Good afternoon, Professor. The article we chose is Ecosia, and the title is Ecosia has offered to take stewardship of Chrome, and it's not a bad idea. My name is George Bagshaw. I'm a senior doing commercial entrepreneurship, and a fun fact about me is I played the drums for 8 years.
Hello, my name is Trask. I'm a junior here studying retail entrepreneurship, and a fun fact about me is that I was born tongue-tied. So before we get into this video, before we get into the article, I want to show a quick video. It kind of just shows their mission and how they use 100% of their profits to help fund environmental projects.
This planet's our only home, but we're not treating it that way. Greenwashing speeches and pledges are simply not enough. We can't save the planet by being shy about it. So we're going all in. This means using 100% of our profits for the planet, not just 1, 2, or 50%. That's how we turn your searches into trees. When you search and click on ads, we plant and protect trees around the globe. But we don't just randomly stick seeds into the ground and call it a day. We plant the right tree in the right place, bringing back Brazil's rainforests, restoring orangutan habitat, supporting regenerative farming, and so much more. Always with local communities who benefit from the trees and make sure they keep growing far into the future. These trees absorb CO2 and make every search carbon negative. But we don't stop there. We also have our own solar plants. They don't just produce enough energy to power all your searches, but twice as much. This means more renewables and fewer fossil fuels in the electricity grid. Being all in also means protecting your privacy. It means being radically transparent about our finances and projects. It means helping you identify polluters as well as planet-friendly organizations. When everything you love is at stake, we go all in. Join us, get Ecosia, and be climate active every day.
So what exactly is Ecosia? So this is Christian Kroll here on the right. He created Ecosia in 2009 in Germany. It is a nonprofit search engine that funds tree planting. They use their ad revenue. This article talks about the proposal of Ecosia to take over Chrome for 10 years. However, through a stewardship, which is essentially not buying it or owning it, they just manage it. So they would get revenue as well as Google, which they already are because they use their search data. However, Ecosia prides themselves on more privacy and sustainability practices. I really think this is a big step for how big tech companies could have a more ethical business model.
So why did we choose this article specifically? Everybody uses Google every day to search things on a day-to-day basis, so why not use Ecosia? It's essentially the same thing. You search anything you want into a web, but the difference is you're helping the environment because after a certain amount of searches, you're able to plant trees, power phones, and other things like that. It is a sustainable business model. It's able to pay its employees, make profits, as well as give back to the community and other resources. This is a great example of how social entrepreneurship impacts everyday life because, like I said before, everybody searches on the web different things every day, but the only difference is you're helping the environment, and who wouldn't want to do that? So this is a map from the article we found. As you can see, there are over 20 million people currently using Ecosia. There has been over 900 different species of trees planted. Over 35 countries are actively involved, and there are 70 plus active projects going on throughout the world. Currently, there are over 243 million trees planted by Ecosia so far, and that's just the beginning. These are all real regions where Ecosia funds reforestation. Every single search you make help contribute to a project somewhere on this map. As you can see, they're all different examples. And as you can see, Ecosia has a global impact, not just in a specific region. They're completely transparent about each project they're doing. They love to keep you updated within each project.
And And then this next screenshot is essentially just from my MacBook. I just want to show you what it looks like if you were to switch and use the Ecosia browser. So it's right below my Chrome here. It's just another little icon, and it acts, looks, and functions exactly like Google does. However, it shows like real life counters. So as he said, 243 million trees, and then this conversion from pounds to US dollars is over $127 million donated total, which I think is pretty huge. And then this next screenshot is a picture of my profile. So you kind of like create an account. It's not like a subscription or anything. You're not paying any money, but this is kind of a way for you to like track your progress per se. So as you can see, I'm level 2, and they called it a Green Explorer. And down below, it shows that I've planted actually 1 tree. 1 tree is equal to 6 seedlings, and then I've powered a smartphone for 25 hours. So I think it's really neat to kind of see your individual impact as well.
So let's be clear about the numbers. This here is a financial report published by Ecosia on their website that we found. As you can see over here, these are all the different all the different money that's been paid out through the revenue. The operational costs, over $866,000 is what they pay their employees with. Every other statement here goes to other taxes and funds different projects and tree planting sites. Like I mentioned before, they're very transparent with their money and what they do with it. They publish these reports monthly, so you know how they're spending their money, and then they're not just spending on stuff they don't claim to. And then the rest of the money goes to other things like other projects and taxes that they pay. So profit meets purpose. As you can see, according to this graph, since 2015, they've exponentially increased their monthly revenue, both in millions, just drastically increase. It's a great example. Ecosia is a great example of how companies can perform functionally while still helping the planet. Their business model really defeats the idea or challenges the idea that doing good for the planet doesn't mean you lose profit for your business. Once again, this business model is a great example of social entrepreneurship because it is both solving an environmental problem through its business. And it's a very simple idea that has a drastic impact on climate change and other things.
And to kind of wrap it all up, I think this offer was really bold of Ecosia, but like the title said, I don't think it's a completely bad idea. I think it really shows a new direction for business models. I think in the past, they've really separated profit from environmental responsibility, and I think Ecosia shows that it's possible to have both at the same time. And I think it also shows just how existing businesses could create change in their own companies to do good for the environment.